the idea, how do I participate in this big thing?
Yeah.
Then Dora will say, no, I work for ICEA. I've broken that 1 billion into units.
Yeah.
And if you desire to
Invest
get a
and all
unit
that.
and invest in treasury
Come
bills,
to us.
Come to us, because we have a collective investment scheme that is called a unit trust. Maybe
trust.
Dora, you'd like to say something.
Thank you very much. So I think to just help our listeners to understand what collective investment schemes are, just like Martin has been laboring to explain. But because I deal with people, I probably understand the question you're trying to, ask.
Yes. So would you take us into the other?
Yes. So what Martin is actually saying is that it's a benching. Because it's a benching.
Yeah.
So I want to invest.
Okay.
You want to invest.
Yeah.
Company A wants to invest. Because these collective investment schemes, we need to bring it to your attention that it's both for individuals, but as well as institutional in a way.
Yeah.
So you could invest as Isaac.
Yeah.
You could invest as Haba, but you could also invest as Record TV.
Yes. Yeah.
The organization.
Oh, the organization, yeah. True.
So we could invest as a church, as an NGO, right?
Yeah.
As long as your donor policy allows you.
Yeah.
And then you could also invest, any entity that has money. Back in the little economics, we used to say that has probably disposable income. But even these days, based on the current records, we the current times, you can't say just disposable income.
Okay.
Even when it's not disposable and it's operational money, you need to make it productive.
All right.
You need it to perform above the inflationary rate of the economy.
All right.
So that you can be able to say, my 1 million today makes sense tomorrow.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So what do? These products have been designed for Omuntu, me and you. Beyond just saving in a traditional bank account.
Yes.
Where you're literally given, let's say, 3%.
Okay.
The best I know of is about 3%.
3%, yeah.
You're on your savings. But then the question to a lay Ugandan should be, where is our inflationary rate trading at?
Yeah, true.
Okay. So Isaac, I'm going to pose a question. Do you know?
Okay. No, I didn't know.
So
yes,
these are things that everybody akwata ku sente akola business has to wake up every day and ask themselves, sente zange zina value omwaka ogujja? Okay. Because was teka mo once wechitanda was teka ku account naye nga tolifuna returns zidi above inflation. Inflation is the you remember the nominal purchasing power of money,
true.
Right? So bolaba mafuta nga gashotinga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
how does that speak into your 1 million job do yina gwengo omuntu?
Yes.
So every day when you wake up, you strive to make sure nti return jof na kusentezo eli above that what we are calling the inflationary rate.
Yeah.
So ideally, it means we design these products. The banks could give you these. The fixed deposits, you can equate them to fixed deposits. You can try to do, treasury bills directly with the central bank. But then capital markets says, because you hear it, capital markets. So it means they're developing, over and above the normal traditional banking.
Capital.
Yes. What is that can grow the savings, the avenue, to generate more capital for individuals to grow these, and we say we have a sound capital markets, right? So then they came up with such products. This is beyond, of course, just Uganda. It's an international practice, fund management. And so they say, tuyambia tutia Isaac with his 5 million, with his 1 million. And then they say, okay, we are going to create a scheme. We call them schemes, but just maybe for simplified English, tugambe pooled fund. Okay, so where you, me, church, everyone puts their funds.
Okay.
Economies of scale or zijukira?
Economics.
So the idea is that you tap into what is being trying to demonstrate with the 1 billion. Okay, you may not have the 1 billion to purchase something substantial from the central bank, but if we come together, right? Take the understanding of SACCO. They pull funds together. They grow faster.
Okay.
Me, if I buy a loan, my bargaining power is low. I could be cut off. But you see, if I bring you and me and everybody else in one fund, then we call it the ICEA Money Market Fund.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's not ICEA because it's the company. No, there are investors underlying.
Yeah.
Isaac, me, whoever, Martin, all these organizations.
Yeah, true.
Then we collect that money and then subscribe to these government securities, for example. You understand? Like the treasury bills.
Yeah.
So treasury bills are like 1 year, short term.
Okay.
Then bonds are those that are above 1 year. We have, 2 years, 5 years, 20, all those things.
Yeah.
And then, depending on the other, we also have what we do some bit of fixed deposits there. And we do some near cash.
Okay.
The reason is we guarantee you liquidity anytime you want to withdraw these monies.
Okay.
So in terms of menya why the collective investment schemes. Because another person out there who is an investor, a big investor, knows fixed deposit. They're wondering. So what's the difference between this and what the fixed deposit does?
Yeah.
So the fixed deposit, you get a lump sum and put it in whichever bank that you're in.
And leave it there.
And leave it there for a period of time agreed on.
Yeah.
And the return given to you is informed by how long and how much.
So you can never determine the return from the beginning?
Yes. So you'll have to consult your relationship managers in the banks and say, okay, I have my 1 billion.
Yeah.
I want to give it to you for 6 months. How much will I be able to get at the end of the 6 months?
Yeah.
Then they will tell you 9%.
Okay.
Right? 9% of the 9 billion. At the end of the 6 months, they will take away what we call the withholding tax. All right? And then another person under collective investment schemes will give us the 1 billion. Right? And then let's say, for purposes of argument purposes, let's say we are all at 9.
Yes.
But for which it cannot be when you look at the dynamics. So we also give you a 9%. But when you get to the 6 months that you want to take out your money, please note, we don't lock in money under collective investment schemes. It's flexible. Abasubuzi bawansi.
Okay.
Yeah. Traders downtown.
Yeah.
They need to put in their money in such vehicles because if I'm going to travel in 6 months or 3 months, I'm able to make my ticket money. I'm able to make off my accommodation money without actually dipping into my capital.
Okay.
That's going into Kosa to purchase whatever goods and services that I deal in.
Okay, talking about putting in money and all that. You see, as somebody down there, Omuntu Wawansi, someone selling tomatoes, onions, maybe selling clothes and all that kind of thing. There's always this fear people have. When you listen to ICEA, when people talk about ICEA as a big company, they think of, okay, fine, I can make investments. I can go and maybe buy shares. But what is the minimum? Did you have any minimum rate you look at? Because someone's like, how much am I going to take there? How much?
Mpulira boogera ku ba big investors. Boogerera mu million.
That's very, very true.
Yeah, true.
And I think that's what Martin Chiabadageza kokogera nti too, so we'll take 1 billion as a company to purchase these units.
Yeah.
Then our people
that's
that are subscribed,
ICEA putting in the 1 billion.
That's a subscriber.
Yeah.
They come and say nzedina mitwalo 10.
Okay.
Our minimum to start up is mitwalo 10 currently. But the minimum top up.
Yes.
Minimum top up okwongerezaako. Kati bwoba otandise ng'ogamba njagala kugulawo accounts. Kanjiyita accounts.
Okay.
Otandisa n'emitwalo 10 currently. Naye bw'oba nti no already oli member oyagala kugenda ng'oyongerako periodically oba buli mwezi bani abantu bafe abawansi bafuna sente buli lunaku n'ayingiza 5 n'ogamba 5 zange mu kifo ky'ozirya nziteekewa. So these collective investment schemes zikuyamba okubuilding a capital, right? Let's not forget the word capital. It's not by mistake.
Yes, capital, yes.
So kikuyamba okubuilding that capital n'oyongerako egyo emitwalo 5. Kati ICEA our lowest for top up is mitwalo 5 tukkiriza because we know omuntu waffe asobola okuba n'emitwalo emeka 5. We're actually working on something a digital platform kubanga with digital you can be able then to collect more entonotono n'omutwalo emeka. So we are hoping that to accommodate saving culture yaba students n'omuntu omulala afuna less than mitwalo 5 we would want to lower it to 30,000 that you can sit on your mobile phone and be able to send to your investment account emitwalo 3 right? And as we advance we hope to even make it better to 10,000. And not to be really selfish for the fact of the industry,
Yeah.
we have also players that are as low as 10,000. So it means that capital markets is looking at no muntu wa wansi asembayo eri mu kyalo.
Oh, yes.
Singa tuba tusobola okupenetratinga distribution channels zaffe asobola okuweereza na investing wamu ne billionaire. The beauty about this tetusosola. Kati bank yejja kugamba owakawumbi oli ku 9%, owemitwalo 10 simanyi oba banaku
5% about 3%.
Tosakuwa 3%. But here buli omu owe10 owe5 owakawumbi obuwumbi 10 tubatadde mu bensini yemu ffe tetuinvestinga ntono wakawumbi ono wamutwalo tuziteekamu zonna because we are getting the purchasing power. So bwe tuinvestinga nti no tuinvestinze kati olwaliro obuwumbi 5 bulimu n'emitwalo gyange 5 nga dola. Kati kitegeeza bwe tuba distributing back returns zino, then it gets down to your individual contribution. Which take it.
I get.
So it's such a fair thing. I think it's the best that has happened anyway in terms of products. So it gives you the opportunity to actually build and consolidate your portfolio. Because you have chance. We are not taking away at maintenance fees, at this, at what. We'll get into that as you see. Martin scenes and
But of course, this is really amazing. Now, there's a question that has really popped up on WhatsApp. But of course, you will answer that when we get back. And this one's asking, what's the difference between investments, making an investment, and buying shares? But of course, if you have any questions right there and you really want to ask, of course, feel free to get in touch with us. The numbers you can call us 0755-977-977 or 0393-977-977. You can as well come through our WhatsApp platform. Our WhatsApp number is 0 You can either send a voice note or you can simply do a text message. So we'll be airing them out. And Miss Dora is right here, and Mr. Martin, just all for you to help you out understand what is really going on. Yes, get in touch with us later on and let's talk.
Bapambanyi abalina obwagazi okutuukiriza ebirooto byabwe tuwano ku MTN obuyiiya bwabwe butuzaamu amaanyi era tukkiriza nti okupambana okw'amaanyi kwetaaga obuwagizi obw'amaanyi kati tujja kuwa obuwagizi bwe weetaaga okukola ekisingawo kubanga nga tuli wamu tuba tetuyimirizika.
Tukwanjulira Fortune Gold akolebwa Bidco Uganda Limited mu bipimo eby'enjawulo ekitundu kya lita emu 3 n'obudomolo obw'5. Fortune Gold butto mulongoofu talina bulabe bwonna ku bulamu nga gibbwa mu nsigo z'ebirime. Fortune Gold ekyokuddamu kyo eri ebyetaago by'okufumba. Butto asabikiddwa obujja mu ngeri eya zaabu. Fortune Gold akyusiddwa obukyusibwa mu ndabika yokka. Womesa by'ofumba leero weegulire Fortune Gold mu dduuka lyonna erikuliraanye ne supermarket. Fortune Gold obuwoomi bwa Uganda. Cowboy Speciale, now available in affordable pouch packs of 25 grams, 50 grams, 100 grams and 200 grams at your nearby shop. Cook delicious meals with Cowboy, a product of Bidco Uganda Limited.
Kuno kwe kusalako okutabangawo. Wefunire Star Times antenna decoder ku mitwalo 3,350 oba dishe kubiyeko obugule ku mitwalo 890 zokka oluwummula luno. Decoder girako omwezi gumu ogw'obwereere ogwa premium bouquet. Kyamula ebiseera bya bino eby'oluwummula anti tukuwadde channel ez'abaana. Kw'ossa ebina Uganda ebitakoma ku Makula TV n'obuzannyo obw'enjawulo obuli international. Eno ye decoder esinga okuba ku bbeeyi eya wansi ng'ate n'ebisale by'okugiraba biri wansi ddala. Omuntu yenna bw'agikuguza ku bbeeyi eya waggulu lopa ku noti 3.7 7 noti oba noti 2 noti 7 noti. Family time with Star Times.
Fortune Spaghetti, a product of Bidco Uganda Limited, makes healthy and tasty meals with all types of sauces. Fortune Spaghetti is low in fat and a good source of energy. Fortune Spaghetti is affordable and has a long shelf life. It is easy to cook and has many health benefits. Fortune Spaghetti is available in 250 grams and 450 grams pack in your nearby shop. Available in all shops and supermarkets near you.
Kambanjulire, Alleluia Natural Drinks. Ebyokunywa bino biganzi nnyo, ng'ate biwoomu, bissaamu amaanyi mu mubiri, ne kuwangaala, bikoleddwa bakugubeerere, mubinyire, biri mu maduuka wonna, ebeeyi ya nseko. Alleluia Jinga Tea Drink, gwita omubisi gw'entangawuzi, ne Alleluia Tamarind Drink, omubisi gw'enkoge, bikutuusibwako Alleluia Reflexology Health Solution and Nutrition Center Limited. Okumanya ebisingawo, noti 7 noti 3, noti 37 33 oba noti 393 24 15 66.
It is 6 a.m. in the morning when we strike the airwaves with a taste of infotainment. It is a time like no other.
Wake up, my people. Hey, please, Muzuku K.
Isaac Omwowo.
You can never focus onto the relationship when you're still thinking about your old family, you're still thinking about your mama, you're still thinking about your papa.
It is fun, more fun. Kalyangu David n'ebyemizannyo.
Liverpool eri bubi ate yo maani ye eri bubi nnyo.
Abudu Tumwesigye n'amawulire.
Nti ate abagenza okutaasa obutonde nga ndaba basaanyawo obusaanyi neolira agamba nti lino eggwanga olemwa.
Mwana nagamba ate manyi bulijjo edi muto musiraamu bugweni n'ava.
Brandon Shaff ne kyekiriwo mu entertainment.
Atuka n'amugamba ekirevu just kyakulya mmere y'abasiraamu mu kisiibo goloza lwaki nze swahili.
The YouTube Breakfast Show Akawowo. Yeah. Tusubwa the UG Breakfast Show Akawowo 6 to 10 in the morning Monday to Friday.
For the love of music.
97.7 Record FM. Tusabla hits all day.
Buterevu kyali ku kyenda musaba kitonyeze musanvu Record FM tusabula hits all day eranga amachagolo nako olwalero ku dakika zino ziri 12 zibulawo kuberanga tuyingira sawa yaffe eyo esembera ddala oba ku sawa nya ez'amachagolo nako olwalero tukyali n'abagenyi baffe okuva mu CMA oba Capital Market Authority ne ICEA okutwaliza mbade bachatwalira ddala bulungi nnyo eranga bagezaako kubanga batunnyonnyola gwali eyo sobola okuberanga okwata akasente kako kolowooza nti katono ne kasobola okuberanga ati kakutuusiza ddala ku bintu ebinene by'otasobola kuberanga ate obadde olowoozaako naye engeri entuufu tolina okuberanga okwatamu akasente ako kaberenga kakuyambamu tolina kuberanga ate ogamba nti nze ndinzekka akasente kenfuna akatini kayinza obutanyamba nedda bo bali wano bakugamba tolina embeera gye basobola okuteerawo nekusobozesa ate okuberanga embeera egenda kuberanga ekyuka ng'oyita mu Capital Market Authority awamu ne ICEA.
All right. Of course, earlier on, before we went in for a break, there was a question that really popped out, and this person was asking, what's the difference between investing and buying shares? Yes.
Well, byonna.
Okay.
Bwe tukozesa okugamba bwe mbeera omusomesa njagamba byonna babiyita investments.
All of them investments.
Yes.
Yeah.
Njawulo kyezi eriwo between that
ne shares
kansobira omuntu oyo bw'aba akyatuwuliriza asobola okugamba nti onfunye bulungi
kubanga I guess all the same because me as thinking of buying shares ogenda gula something and investing ogenda just okuteeka sente and forget
kati okunnyonnyola under capital markets byonna tubikola nga Martin bwe yatugambye okay Martin ye muzungu wange yayogera oluzungu Martin and Isaac bogera luzungu nze haba tutogera luganda
so we are all equal to yes
kati investments as shares tugambe nti twina companies zetugamba nti ziri listed okay first most okugula shares tetugula buli shares ya buli muntu olina okuba nga oli listed company chiche kitegeeza okubeera listed balina ebintu bye batunuulira underlying things in terms of governance, in terms of profitability index, in terms of shareholding, you know, there's so much bye batunuulira ne bagamba you pass the criteria, okay, and then you are worth to come to the market and then have the citizens buy into you as shareholders. Okay. Of course, also it takes into reputation.
The company as a shareholder.
No, the people become to buy.
To buy.
Katinga MTN beyakola. No laba bantu bafenti from wherever. Bagula, right? Nti buli share ya MTN tugambe yali kumeka Martin?
170.
170.
So you had to first form up.
Yes.
Then come and buy a share.
So
which means buying a share, you can't buy a share individually.
You can.
You can.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but Omonto Nabos, they don't want us to lose our question. They are trying to understand what's the difference between what we've been talking about as investment. They called it investment. And shares. And I said from a teacher's perspective, I would say that it's all investment.
Yes.
The word investment means oinacho taikamu to grow your money.
Okay.
Your money is not lying idle. So as long as your money is working for you, to cheat and you've invested.
Okay.
Or taikamu nimiro. Or invest in the agriculture. Bwogula shares, you've invested in shares. Omulala bwagula treasury bills, I invest in the treasury bills.
Okay.
But I know that person wango ijagala okutegeera zino collective investment schemes that batugedako aziwulira their investments tukola azise investments njawulo ki between investments ezo ne shares. So shares obeera ne listed companies katugambe Stanbic, tugambe MTN now, you've had Airtel is the next one to list, and then we have things like BAT. Tuina kwegamba nyingi, you know, in as much as mu Uganda or East Africa tuli a bit limited with the listed companies, but still with what we have on stock we are able to trade. So shares, omuntu ayingira shares, I know kutegeera nti that's long term investment. Because rushing number long term esaawe if I can use the telecom company, we batandikira right, twali mu voice, we twatandikira twali mu voice, mujukira tutambudde olugendo scratch cards, temutandika okumbuza emyaka gyange. But you remember we used to buy the scratch cards. Yes. And so it was voice, it was the booming thing, right? We moved from voice. We now have data. Right? Then we have also I'm not a guru in telecom, but the different products and services they offer. You understand? So they have now built a bigger portfolio. You find that capital-wise, it's also wise, to open up. So what shares are is they pick from the masses money to use for their own investments. Now you're okuba tutute sente zamwe under shares. Netuzinvestinga chetu investinzem tulina okubeera abalambulukufu. That's why there are regulators to see that we have invested this portion in this, and this is how it's performing. Now we have the hitting mobile money. So that's also another portfolio consolidated under the telecoms. So kat mobile money buli muntu a transactinga ku simu. That's why you're seeing even the banks are fighting for the same space.
To also use
because they've eaten into their business. But remember mobile phones zitu yanguira no muntu atali ku smartphone eri
can handle
transacting. Tuyina kachaja ko ketujjako. Why am I even saying two? I'm not in the telecom, but yes. So bajjako buliro transacting what it was saying in terms of profits. Company jekola naye because now they sold to the markets, buli transaction nange yagula nawe yagula tujifunako. All right, so but it may not be cutting up when government button kind of voice ne bajanga bongerako data ne bajanga bongerako kati tuli ku mobile money tuongedde all these things. Recently Airtel ya launching the e-card. Right? So ebyo byonna depending on how they perform, bana bagulamu shares they gain. But you see such a myezi ebiri, it's not in 3 months time, it's not in 6 months time. It's a portfolio rolled out with future, with very good measures to be profitable. But you have to wait out.
All right. Time is against us, but of course we'll have someone else who says for how much am I invest, and what is the investment rate? I think that's with ICEA.
Yes. So currently our returns are at 11.5.
11.5
net to you.
11.5.
Yes, net to you. So nkugamba currently, because as of yesterday when closing, I need to know where I traded at.
Okay.
So the other day I could have traded at 12.
Yeah.
Today I could have traded at 11. So Tuchimenya, one of my players, has a motto, body daily. To breaking it down on a daily basis. Okay.
Yeah.
So because ombontujuki atugambe tugenda kubaamu for 1 year, tetukulookinga in. You could give me sentezo leero naye ng'ogenda kufuluma in 2 months time. Oba ogenda kusuubula in 2 months time.
Okay.
It's okay, we pay you out.
Hey.
All of it to zero.
So what is your minimum time period for someone to save?
1 month.
In 1 month.
Yes, as long as you've been in the fund for 1 month, you can be able to transact. Either say give me half or all of it.
Yeah.
Oba tuina even now retirees, abafunye pension, aba sale of property, and you have lump sum. Okay. Millions obisatu. For you can be able to get, let's say, millions zonga tugambe for argument purposes.
Okay.
Nya buli mwezi. No gamba mumpenga yo biri ebiri muzizemu wamu n'ebisatu muzi investing. Byonna bikola.
Whoa, there's a lot to talk about, but of course the time is really against us. I'm really enjoying the conversation.
Ate to compounding.
Yes.
Ne sente zofunye. Nazo wozizamu ziba zikola sente. Yes.
So which means if I'm to save for that 1 month, I still have that chance of the 11.5.
Yes.
Wow.
The interesting thing is that she's actually paying you an interest every day.
Wow, that is really nice. But of course, last words to the listeners and the viewers on Facebook.
Okay. We really are grateful, and we hope or that there's something that we've been able to add in terms of value. Please feel free to reach us. ICEA Lion Group, which is specifically asset management today, sits at Resori Courts in Dagididentya. Roundabout Sheraton.
Where the Rochelle petrol station.
Yes. So it is in Bechecha Orange, ground floor with Tula, and then you can be able to reach us. Abasobola email, it's IAM. Ekigambonga IAM kyetwayogera tuli bato nze IAM. IAM at ICEA.co.ug. Ate nga tulina ne toll free number. Toll free okubako tewetaaga kubeera na airtime wo okulira airtime. Our toll free number is 0800 100 120. Sigadde Babili Adora okuva mu ICEA Lion Group.
All right. What about the new Miss Babili Adora? Yes. How closing remarks?
Thank you, Isaac. Thank you for this opportunity. The important thing that we'd like to bring out is that this is actually an opportunity for you, however little money you have, to earn an interest on a daily basis, as opposed to leaving it lying idle. And should you choose to do that, anytime you want the money, you can pull it out in whole or in part. Should you wish to do that, you can reach me on 077 2216 290 or 0757-216-290.
So if there are businesses that want to get into the business of selling and selling and buying shares, of course Capital Market Authorities is right here, and of course they can get in touch with you. What number?
077-2216-290. It's also on WhatsApp.
All right, thank you very much. That was it from Capital Market Authorities and from ICEA. Yes, but of course thank you very much for being part of the show, and thank you very much for waking up with us all the way from 6 a.m. The UG Breakfast returns tomorrow, same time, same registration. Goodbye for now, and God bless you.
Right. time check ekutusibwako. Manda Mobile tukugamba koleza gula simukadi ya Manda Mobile ofune free MBs, free calls ne mobile money. Owuwerere funa simukadi lero ku dduka lya Manda Mobile.
No entertainment without